your screen. Now, any app which you see, or any program, any software, any website you see, they consist of three layers. Actually, they consist of three layers, but I'll talk about only two layers, because the third one, which is called database, you won't be able to understand that right now. So the two layers which any application has is, one is the user layer and one is the logic layer. So this primarily is for design, and this primarily is for action. Okay, now what does this mean? So whenever you see an app, you see there are different buttons involved. You can see some beautiful images, some text written. So all these are different components which you see in an app, right? Whether you use Facebook, YouTube, WhatsApp, whatever. So this is the design of the app. The design is simply the way you make your app, where the user can use it. The user can click a button, the user can see a picture, the user can see a text written on it. So this is the design part of an app. And the second part of an app is the logic, which is the code. That is used to bring the app to life. Because if you add code, only then the app will become active. Otherwise, you keep on clicking the button, but nothing is going to happen. And I told you that the computer is a dumb guy. He doesn't understand anything. You have to explain everything to the computer. So the app which we have discussed and we are going to make is the simple shopping cart app. So I have already showed you the preview. Now let's do the design part of the app first. So if you remember, we had the screen and we had some images, then some buttons. So we are going to do that. First of all, if you check to the right hand side of your screen, you will see there are different properties associated here. Like this is the screen 1. So this is the first screen of our app. In this app, we are only going to have one screen. So you can change the background color of the screen, maybe yellow, maybe whatever you want. So I'll keep it green or maybe blue. Okay. So let's keep the background color. You can also choose a background picture for your app. So you can upload a picture here and you can choose a background picture for your app, or you can also use an online picture. You can choose a picture online and you can give a link here. So I'll show you that. You can like search for shopping cart pics. You can go to images. You can see some nice background images which you can use. So I'll use this one. Okay. You can use any app, any image, it's totally fine. So let me use this one. I think this will be better. So I'll just right click, you click on copy image address, go to Thunkable. Here you can type in that URL. So you can just copy and paste that, and voila, you will see that your image is here, right? Let me put this here so that it doesn't come in between. So now we have our image. Now, what were the design elements which you saw in that preview of the app? We had a picture of a pizza. So the first thing which we are going to do is we have to, okay, but before that, let's put a label. So let us put a label here. What is a label? A label is something which is used to put any text on the app, on the screen. So I'll just remove this background color because we already have a background image. Now this label, I'll be giving the text as mini shopping cart. Okay, so you can see that we have given the name mini shopping cart, but it is not showing, so you need to extend it a bit so that it contains the full screen. You can also now see it also has lots of properties. You can change the font size to 30. You can change the color if you want, color of the text if you like. Then there is text alignment. You can keep it at the center, towards the left or towards the right. You can also change it to italics or normal. You can add a bold to your font. Okay, there are some more properties related to iOS specific properties, so you can check that if you like. There are borders and background colors also, so you can give a background color to this error keeps on coming because of my marker, so just ignore that. You can add a background color to this if you like. And if I extend this to the edges, then it will look better. Okay, so mini shopping cart. Now the next thing which was there in the app was the image of a pizza. So I'll bring in an image here. Yep, this is an image which I have brought. Obviously there's nothing there now, so I need to search an image for a pizza first. So let's search a pizza. Whoa, this is yummy. I want to eat a pizza right now, but no, first I need to teach you how to make the card. So let's choose any pizza. Let's choose this one. Every picture is very delicious, so I'll choose any one. So I've just, it's in the similar way, I've copied the address and I've pasted it, and your pizza is here. Okay, so this is the image of the pizza. Now in the design part, I also need to write what this product is. So what I'll do is I'll again use a label. So I'll use a label and I'll put it somewhere around. So let me shorten the let me resize this a bit, and let me name this as pizza. If you like, you can veggie delight, veggie supreme. I think that's a good flavor which comes in Domino's. So you can put veggie supreme here. Okay, you can change the fonts, you can change the colors, you're free to play around with this. Okay, so veggie supreme, you can even make it larger. Is it too much? That's okay. Now you can also put the price, the current price which is there in the of veggie supreme. So you can just bring in another label here, and you can write here like rupees say 350. Let's say that the price of this pizza is rupees 350. Please feel free to change the colors and play around with the font size and everything, okay? Because I am just doing it to teach you. You can be as creative as you want. So veggie supreme price is rupees, this one maybe for a medium, something like that. This is just add-ons. You can add any text you want. And now we will put the buttons. So the buttons which we are going to put is, this is the first button, and let me change the text to plus, because this is the one to add. So now in the button also you can see there are lots of different options available. You can change the font size and everything so that you can make it more realistic. So this is the button which I have chosen. So I'll just put it here, or I can put it here. Okay, and then so this is the button which I have chosen. Now I want another button like this for minus. So for that what I'll do is I'll duplicate this. So this is a very nice feature available in Thunkable. You can actually duplicate another component. So now see, you can see I have duplicated. Here you can see button 2 has also come, but you cannot see any button 2. So don't worry, nothing is wrong. What has happened is this button has come on one over the other. So we need to drag and remove the one. So I'll just drag and remove the one from here. So this gives me a minus. Okay. So this is pretty fine, I guess. And what I can do here is, in between these two buttons I can put a label to tell me what is the quantity, the current quantity which I have put. So I'll drag it and I'll drop it here. I'll make this a little small. Yes. I'll put it here. Of course, I'll remove this label and initially let it be 0. Okay. Initially let it be 0. I'll make it even more smaller. Put this. Don't do that ever while doing, because it might happen. Resize it. So I'll put it here. This button is here. This looks good. So now if I press this plus, it should increase, and if I press the minus, it should decrease. Perfect. And here, let me make this italic a little so that I also like playing with colors. Yeah. Okay, so now the moment I increase this, I will put a field here called total price, which will change. Okay, so I'll put a label here again. So you can see that everything which is happening by labels. So label is whenever you want to display anything on the screen, whenever you want to